Tokyo looks futuristic, noisy, and endlessly neon bright. But hidden under the billboards, stories quietly breathe. Every corner has a legend, rumor, or secret. Temples stand beside glass towers and anime billboards. Old wooden bars survive between skyscrapers and highways. For travelers, Tokyo feels like several cities combined. Tonight, we travel through those layers with questions. If you love quizzes and travel, stay tuned. You might meet your next dream spot tonight. Welcome back to Japan Trend Quiz. Today we dive into Tokyo's most iconic places. Spots that overseas travelers search again and again. Temples, towers, neon crossings, and secret alleys. Let's see how well you really know Tokyo. Here is question number 1. Which temple in Tokyo is foreigners' classic favorite? The answer is Senso-ji Temple in Asakusa. Senso-ji is the oldest temple in Tokyo. Its story officially begins in the year 628. Legend says 2 fishermen found a small statue. They pulled it from the Sumida River while fishing. No matter how many times they returned it, the statue kept coming back into their nets. Villagers believed it was Kannon, a merciful deity. So they built a temple to enshrine the statue. That tiny legend became today's huge tourist magnet. For overseas travelers, Senso-ji is the perfect starter Japan. You get a giant red gate with a huge lantern. You walk through Nakamizi Street packed with snack stalls. You smell incense and hear temple bells ringing. You can buy charms, souvenirs, and street food together. In one compact area, you taste many sides of Japan. Compared with Western churches, the mood feels different. People are chatting, eating, taking selfies, and praying. It is spiritual, but also very casual and social. You do a small ritual before praying at Senso-ji. You wash your hands with water at the basin. You fan incense smoke towards your head for good luck. Then you offer coins and bow at the main hall. Imagine this scene for a moment. You arrive at dusk, when the sky turns orange. Lanterns light up, and the temple glows warm red. A group of friends in rental kimono passes by. A child eats fresh senbei, dropping a few crumbs. Somewhere, a tour guide explains the 400-year history. You hear many languages, but one shared wow. That mix of ancient story and modern tourism, plus easy access from central Tokyo train lines, makes Senso-ji a long-term favorite for visitors. If you guessed Senso-ji correctly, you're doing great. Before we move on to the next spot, if you are enjoying this virtual tour, please hit the subscribe button now so you never miss our future guides. Let's pause for a tiny Tokyo thought. In many countries, tourist areas feel clearly separated. But in Tokyo, local life and tourism overlap heavily. Office workers cut through temple grounds as shortcuts. Grandmas shop for groceries beside famous landmarks. This overlap makes Tokyo feel strangely intimate for visitors. Now, question number 2. Which crossing in Tokyo is called the world's busiest? The answer is Shibuya Scramble Crossing. Shibuya Crossing is Tokyo's most filmed intersection. Movies, music videos, even news reports love this view. When the traffic lights turn red for cars, every pedestrian light turns green at once. Then people pour in from all directions simultaneously. Thousands can cross in a single light cycle. It is often called the world's busiest crossing. But it is not just about numbers. It is about the feeling of total controlled chaos. Everyone walks fast, but rarely bumps into others. There is an unspoken flow and rhythm in motion. Compared with big city crossings elsewhere, Shibuya feels more like a performance stage. In New York, you might see honking and shouting. In Shibuya, you see quiet speed and coordination. People cross with coffee, suitcases, or anime shopping bags. Sometimes cosplayers or street musicians join the scene. Many travelers watch the scramble from above. Cafes and camera spots surround the intersection's corners. From there, you see the human river expand, collide in the middle, and neatly separate again. It looks almost like a time-lapse of urban life. Anime and movies recreate this crossing constantly. If a story wants "This is Tokyo," one quick shot of Shibuya Scramble is enough. It has become a visual shortcut for the entire city. Imagine standing there on a rainy evening. Neon signs reflect in countless transparent umbrellas. The crossing becomes a giant moving mirror of colors. You step into the crowd, carried by its energy. For a moment, you feel part of Tokyo's heartbeat. Let's talk about where Tokyo youth actually meet friends. Shibuya is still a classic choice for teenagers. Harajuku pulls in fashion lovers and trend hunters. Shinjuku gathers office workers and night owls together. Ikebukuro attracts anime fans and shoppers alike. Each area has different vibes and unwritten rules. Tokyo youth basically choose their home area by mood. Next is question number 3. Which tower in Tokyo stands 634 meters tall today? The answer is Tokyo Skytree. Tokyo Skytree is the tallest tower in the world. It rises to exactly 634 meters above the city. The number 634 can be read as Mu-sa-shi. That is an old name for the Tokyo region. Before Skytree, Tokyo Tower was the main symbol. But TV and radio needed a taller broadcasting tower. Engineers also wanted something earthquake-resistant and modern. So Skytree combined ancient pagoda techniques with new tech. From a traveler's view, Skytree is more than height. At its base sits a huge complex, Tokyo Solamachi. There, you find shops, restaurants, and an aquarium. Families, couples, and solo travelers all gather there. Compared to towers in other countries, Skytree leans into storytelling and regional identity. The lighting colors change seasonally or for events. Sometimes it glows purple for traditional elegance. Sometimes it shines blue or pink for campaigns. Imagine riding the elevator to the observation deck. The city shrinks into a glittering circuit board. Trains look like glowing worms sliding through the dark. You might even spot the curve of the Sumida River. On clear days, Mount Fuji quietly appears on the horizon. In anime, tall towers often mean future or hope. Skytree plays that role in many modern stories. It says, Tokyo will keep moving upward, carefully. Tall structures change how we feel about a city. They work like exclamation marks on the skyline. Paris has the Eiffel Tower. Seoul has Namsan Tower. Tokyo now has both Tokyo Tower and Skytree. Each tower tells a different chapter of history. Visitors often remember cities through these single vertical lines. Question number 4. Which Tokyo district is famous as an anime and gadget mecca? The answer is Akihabara. Akihabara is known worldwide as Electric Town. After World War II, it sold radios and electric parts. Later, it became the center of home electronics. As computers and gaming grew, Akihabara transformed again. It shifted from refrigerators to PCs and consoles. Then anime, manga, figures, and cosplay took over. Now it is a pilgrimage site for pop culture fans. Compared with Western shopping streets, Akihabara feels extremely specific and niche. You find entire floors dedicated to just cables. Next door, a shop sells only retro game cartridges. Another floor might be full of figurines and models. For many overseas fans, Akihabara is emotional. They grew up watching anime on laptop screens. Suddenly, those characters surround them in giant posters. Voice actor songs play from speakers on the streets. It feels like stepping inside their teenage bedroom wallpaper. Akihabara also appears in countless anime and games. Sometimes it is a place of romantic comedy. Sometimes it is a battlefield for digital wars. Sometimes it symbolizes the border between reality and fiction. Picture this evening scene for a moment. A light rain falls, making neon colors flow. A group of friends compares rare trading cards loudly. In a cafe upstairs, maids greet customers cheerfully. Downstairs, an old man buys spare parts for repairs. Old hardware and new fantasies share the same streets. That messy blend is why Akihabara fascinates visitors. Japan often gives physical space to subcultures. Otaku culture has entire neighborhoods, not just corners. There are streets for fashion tribes and music tribes. This physical visibility makes niche groups feel legitimate. For overseas visitors, that openness can feel surprising and refreshing. Question number 5. Which Japanese art brand is famous for immersive digital light museums? The answer is teamLab. teamLab is a collective of artists, programmers, and engineers. They build digital art spaces you can walk through. Instead of paintings on walls, everything moves around you. Light, sound, and projections react to your presence. In traditional museums, you look at art from outside. With teamLab, you are literally inside the artwork. Your body becomes part of the installation's behavior. Many overseas visitors first discover teamLab on Instagram. People share videos of floating lanterns and endless flowers. The visuals look almost impossible, like entering a dream. Compared with classic Western museums, rules also differ. Photos are encouraged instead of gently discouraged. You can touch the walls or chase digital animals. Children can run, adults can play without embarrassment. There is also a Japanese-ness in the themes. Motifs include seasons, waterfalls, cherry blossoms, and waves. It feels like a digital version of old screen paintings. But instead of gold leaf, they use LED projectors. Imagine stepping into a dark corridor first. You hear soft ambient sound and distant voices. Then you enter a room full of hanging lamps. Each lamp glows when someone stands nearby. Light ripples across the room like a living creature. teamLab museums exist in several countries now, but visiting them in Tokyo adds extra context. Outside, the real city lights glow in every direction. Inside, you experience a curated, poetic version of light. It is like seeing Tokyo's soul as pure color. Different languages shape how we describe experiences. English might say cool, amazing, or mind-blowing. Japanese often uses sugoi, yabai, or kirei. At places like teamLab, you hear both languages mixing. Visitors search for words big enough to hold the feeling. Finally, here is the bonus question. Which Shinjuku nightlife area has tiny bars in narrow alleys? The answer is Shinjuku Golden Gai. Golden Gai is a maze of tiny wooden bars. Around 6 narrow alleys hold over 200 bars. Many bars seat only 5 or 6 people at once. The district's roots go back to post-war black markets. Later, it became a gathering place for writers and artists. Today, it is a time capsule of Showa-era nightlife. Unlike big clubs elsewhere, Golden Gai feels intimate. You do not disappear into a huge anonymous crowd. Instead, you squeeze through alleys and handwritten signs. You peek into doorways, each with a different mood. For overseas visitors, the first reaction is usually shock. How can this survive in hyper-modern Shinjuku? Skyscrapers and bright malls surround this tiny wooden island. It is like a secret level hidden inside the city. Some bars welcome tourists openly with English menus. Others feel like private living rooms with regulars. The key is to be respectful and patient everywhere. Imagine walking there at midnight for the first time. You hear jazz from one doorway, punk from another. A cat naps on a bar counter, ignoring customers. Locals laugh, clink glasses, and share old stories. The air smells like grilled food and cigarette smoke. Golden Gai shows a side of Tokyo beyond neon gloss. It whispers, this city also remembers its rough past. Tonight, we visited 6 very different Tokyo worlds. An ancient temple wrapped in tourist energy at Senso-ji. A neon river of people at Shibuya Crossing. A futuristic skyline marker at Tokyo Skytree. An otaku paradise of gadgets and fantasies, Akihabara. A digital dreamscape of light by teamLab. And a smoky maze of tiny bars in Golden Gai. Together, they show how many Tokyos exist in one city. How many of today's questions did you get right? Which spot jumped onto your future Japan travel list? Tell us in the comments so others get ideas. If you enjoyed traveling by quiz, hit subscribe. See you in the next episode of Japan Trend Quiz. Kimasu!